Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lam. Hit into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they can counter here. Oh, well measured. Hullet gets through, shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Michael. Showing great feet there. And he's got his cross. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Xavi. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hullet gets a good foot in there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Thuram. And it's played forward. Xavi. And it's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Michel Platini. Xavi. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Platini, looking for the run, goes for a shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pullet does really well to win the ball there. Xavi. Maicon's cross. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maicon thinks one through. Xavi out of play for a goal kick. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Seedorf. And that is out of play. And it's Maicon. Knocks it into space. Maicon picks it up out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
He's had a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Platini. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Cleared away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's certainly onside here. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Xavi. Xavi. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's delightful. Platini! Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Platini. Number 8, Seedorf. Number 6,
Chelsea have
Xavi.
the chance to go the other way.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz
It's
Rummenigge.
ended up in no man's
Number
land.
18, Ibrahimovic.
Leicester.
Coming on the field, number 12,
That is
Nedved.
good alertness.
Number 13,
Yeah.
Petrin. Number
Rummenigge.
14,
They'll want to make the
Pirlo.
most of this turnover.
Number 10,
Oh, red.
Mbappe.
Nice interception.
Number 7, Cristiano
Pirlo.
Ronaldo. Substitutions
Here's
taking
Nedved.
place.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's going for goal! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Cruyff. Rodri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Maicon goes short. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, good spread. And it's Pirlo. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maicon is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rummenigge played out wide. That is lovely.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been
Disappointed
indicated.
with that. 2 minutes to be added on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nedved. Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. Thuram go. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Hello attendees.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! He's trying to hit the front line here. Back towards the middle. Pedri, looking for options for movement. Mbappe! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe! Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him.
That was lovely.
He's one-on-one! Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Michel Platini. Can he get on the end of this? That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pepe gets rid without sophistication. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Pirlo. And it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. Nicely aimed pass. Great. Takes a shot! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that...
He's got tall! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nicely weighted ball. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Maldini. And he gets big! No mistake! Platini. Oh, easy pickings there. Platini. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Floated through. Pepe. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's run loose here. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ferdinand. And it's Pirlo. Now Platini. Pedri. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been caught on it here! In it comes.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's in a great position here. Xavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's delightful.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. Lahm delivers with whip. And he's there to make the challenge. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Platini. Pirlo. Vietnam finding their passes. And it's Lahm. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Platini. Number 13, Hadrian. Number 14,
He's having a shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. It's been slipped through. They're urging. Cruyff! It's a loose. And Messi! Lacking in accuracy. Xavi. And this is Nedved. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Probing pass. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It's Nedved.
Has been indicated.
Xavi. Xavi has been caught there. It's a foul. Lam. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Just off target. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because...
Tries a shot! In he goes again! It's there!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. It's Pirlo. And it's Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. That's good vision. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved. He's played it back. Vietnam are behind here despite their domination of possession. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking to go deep. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well read, nice interception. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good looking ball. Nedved. Oh, good spread. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's a good ball. Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Very nicely done. Rummenigge running with the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved chasing after it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, what a mistake! Face to face with the... And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pirlo. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldo might just make this. Lam.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
A long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's in on goal. Now there's the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pirlo. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's Seedorf.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strokes it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Seedorf. Driving forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for the run. Mbappe. The message is clear. None shall pass. Nedved did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Michael is looking to influence the game from out wide. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Up he goes!
He
will be livid with himself.
Number 10, Mbappe. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 24, Gullit. Number 13, Pedri. Number 6, Xavi. Number 22,
And here's Drogba.
Suarez.
Nicely weighted ball.
Number 9,
And he can clear it away.
Substitution.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gullit. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And it's Gullit. Shot could be on. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's shifting through the gears here. Luis Suarez! Mbappe always looking for that half a chance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in space and looking for options. In again. Punched away.
Vietnam really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Xavi. Pedri. Gullit. Steaming on goalwards. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Pedri. Luis Suarez! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted.
Has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pedri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Security staff for each block.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Immediately.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Maicon receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nedved. Rummenigge.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Tries to cross.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vietnam appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Cross into the box. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field to Lahm. Pedri. And it's Lahm. And this is Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. And it's Xavi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. Rummenigge. Good take, and is he in? It's Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching part. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Xavi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam, they're in it. Can he finish? In for the pieces! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's straight offside. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lam. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Here's Nedved. Xavi. Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pull it. And it's Maicon. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Xavi. Vieira. Nedved. And it's Xavi. Ferdinand. And back to the keeper. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Pedri. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pull it. Lam. And it's Thuram. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance. It's a lovely, neat pass. Xavi. Aim forwards. Now he's off and running.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Pedri. Driving forward. Now it's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Lahm. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's the shot! Lahm. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge. Vietnam have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Nedved.
And it's Lahm,
Number 13,
looking to play him in.
Pedri. Number 6,
And the ball is out of play.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 19, Platini.
Nesta
Number
is very
8,
much of the
Seedorf.
non-shall-pass school of
Number
defending.
14, Peeler.
Thuram.
Number 11,
It's not an especially good
Bale.
pass, that.
Number
Seedorf.
18, Ibrahimovic.
Platini.
Substitutions taking place.
And Makaleli. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Ronaldo goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Bale. Knocks it out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been
Maicon
indicated.
is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Makaleli. Lahm. That's really well cleared. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody, and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lahm.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Lahm, big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Xavi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pedri. Xavi. Pull it. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's Gullit. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the Sar gets it clear. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And he welcomes it in. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Xavi. Gullit. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Piqué powering forward here. Now that looks a decent ball. Gullit. Oh, super ball. Vieira. Looking tidy in possession. And a chance! Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi. And Maicon. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maicon picks it up out wide. Xavi. Gullit. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He might be in here! They want to be quick to recover this. Maicon with the clearance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bullet. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Pedri. It's Hullet. Xavi. Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Maicon. Hit into the middle. Thuram tries to clear. And that's another throw. It's a promising position. Pull it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
For a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Lam delivers.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's a cute ball. Floated through. And it's Lam. Pedri. And it's Xavi. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Maicon. For Xavi. Maicon. And it's Vieira.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Pedri. Xavi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam have their second corner now.
Number 13, Pedri. Number 6, pham. Number 10.
And now
Mbappe.
a sudden chance to counter.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
Can he get it through?
Number 12,
That's been slipped through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Seedorf. Nedved.
Vietnam truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to go deep.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now he's off and running. Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here. And it's Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, third corner of the game. And he's gone backward here. He is just caressing the ball. There's the shot!
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, they've got it again. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Decent chance! And he's managed to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Pele.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pirlo. Pirlo. Seedorf.
2 added minutes.
He's in space and looking for options. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Seedorf, chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Now it's Nedved. Very nicely done. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And now I'd just like to read out.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's
a poor result.